How'd you feel about the team's performance tonight?
Felt good. One of the toughest things to do in this league is to come off a road trip, good or bad, and play well in front of the home fans. It's a hard thing to do, but I think for us it was a conscious effort to be more aggressive and kind of play the game out as it came. Not settling for jump shots, taking the first available shot. I think some of the possessions, obviously within rhythm, I think guys were taking great shots, but I think we got into our offense pretty well and executed. We're prepared, and I think that we've been prepared other games, but we have to match that with the attitude and effort to execute on both ends. So I think we did a great job of that tonight.
You guys hit 15 threes tonight. Were the looks that much better on the trip?
Yeah. I don't really know. I'll probably have to look at more film to kind of give you a more definitive answer. But I feel like on the road trip we had some pretty good looks in the first half as well as the second half. Just some of them didn't go down, but tonight they were just great ones. It was just swing action, or after 2 drives, and it was down in the shot clock, 9 or 8 on the clock, and it was just a shot that deserved to go in tonight. So I felt like we did a great job of that tonight.
What do you have to do differently against Toronto this time out?
We just have to be up for the challenge. I'm excited for that game. I'm excited for both games, back and forth. Obviously, one game at a time, but that's just a competitor's dream to be going against the best of the best. And obviously early season when we played them in Toronto, it wasn't who we are now or what we're trying to go into. So I think that it'll just be a great test for us. They have a lot of great players that we all well know. So just up for the challenge.
Especially after the Jimmy Butler trade for Philadelphia, is there more urgency on you guys the way the top teams in the East look so far this season?
No, not really. Who cares, honestly? Still so early, man.
Jalen mentioned the biggest difference from the road to tonight was just the support from the home crowd. Was that a big factor for you?
I mean, it always is. It's always great to play in front of the home fans, especially in TD. I've had a great opportunity to be an opponent as well as being a hometown, playing for the home team. So I think that you could definitely tell the difference of just being home, everyone just being with their families and, kind of setting the tone for what we want to accomplish this week.
Like a couple of times out there, you had a shot where you had to go and you could have went to the rim and kind of looked out to make that pass to get Gordon going when he hadn't hit a shot for a while, and find Aaron behind the 3-point line. Is that something that you're still constantly thinking about? I can get mine, but I want to get all these other guys going too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that whether I have it going or not, I think that I've just tried to make the conscious effort of the conservative effort of just making the right play. Whether it goes in or not, I think that you just echo that confidence in your teammates no matter what. So, if I'm in the lane and they collapse, then I'm going to pass it out. But if I got it going and our team needs a basket as well and someone's open, I'm still going to make the pass. So, yeah.
KYRIE, speaking to other guys, what do you want to say bench for tonight?
I think they did great. I think that they came in with a high intensity and just pushed the lead out to where we needed to be to give myself some rest, as well as Al, as well as our veterans. They came in and it's a player's dream to be done with 10 minutes left to go on the clock in the fourth quarter, honestly. But it all started with our effort in those first 3 quarters, and then we extended the lead in the first 3 minutes of the fourth. So I'm proud of the guys.
KYRIE, you said you were lucky. This team might need like a 14 or 15-year veteran to kind of be the voice of reason. Did you have something specific in mind? And two, can you expound on that?
No, I think I was speaking in general for where we are as a team in terms of what we have in here as a group, and I was speaking to the responsibility that's put on me as well as Al, as well as Mook and Gordon to be the leaders of this team. And we're all relatively young as well. Al's the oldest out of all of us, but he's 13 years in, 12 years in. I think I was speaking just in general. Is obviously there's a lot of trade movement going on in the league as usual around this time. But I wasn't speaking to anyone specific. I just was speaking to maybe like a vet that has been through a few championship runs, that's able to be patient with this team as well as understand what we're going through of just figuring out the pieces and how they mesh well together. That's all.